Section 1. Your phone could ruin your trip before you even board. Imagine this. You're standing in a busy airport security line. The belts clatter, travelers shuffle forward, and everything feels ordinary. Until a stern officer suddenly focuses on you and says, "Ma'am, sir, I need to check your phone." Your heart jumps. For seniors especially, that phone carries everything. Family messages, medical documents, years of memories. In a split second, it stops being a simple device and becomes a doorway to trouble you never expected. This isn't a dramatic movie scene. It's happening right now across US airports. And if you don't understand the rules, a harmless photo or an old message could send you into hours of questioning, a missed flight, or even denied entry. Here's the twist older travelers rarely hear. Not every airport officer has the same authority. TSA agents? They search for weapons and physical threats. They cannot demand to unlock your phone or look through your messages. But once you deal with Customs and Border Protection, everything changes. These officers have expansive powers. They can require you to unlock your phone, scan your files, and even check your social media without needing a warrant. And this isn't rare. In 2024, over 35,000 devices were inspected at US borders. Most belong to regular travelers, many of them seniors, simply flying to visit family or see the world. The danger isn't what you think you're hiding, it's what you forgot is on your device. Your phone can quietly become the biggest threat to your trip before you ever reach the boarding gate. Section 2. Real stories that prove no one is safe. These aren't theories, they're real situations that happen to ordinary travelers, including many older passengers who thought they were doing everything right. A Brazilian engineer flying through Miami in 2024 was held for 8 exhausting hours because his phone had photos from a nuclear facility he visited for work. Completely innocent, yet the images were suspicious enough to derail his entire trip. He missed his connection and nearly lost his visa. A Colombian influencer with more than 500,000 followers was detained for 6 hours in Los Angeles because of memes on her Instagram criticizing immigration policies. What she considered harmless humor triggered a full interrogation. Then there was a Canadian traveler stopped in Detroit. His WhatsApp group, Los Compas 420, was nothing more than a fantasy football chat. But officers associated 420 with marijuana and held him for hours before realizing it was all a misunderstanding. And here's the part seniors must pay attention to. These cases are not rare. According to the ACLU, 65% of device inspections in 2024 targeted regular travelers, not flagged individuals. People picked at random. People caught because an officer misread something. People who never imagined their phone could betray them. Worse, 82% unlocked their devices under pressure, even when they didn't legally have to. One joking message from a grandchild, one old party photo, one misunderstood meme. Suddenly, you're explaining your entire life to a stranger in uniform. The lesson is simple but urgent. Your device isn't private when you travel, and the less prepared you are, the more vulnerable you become. Section 3. Why nothing to hide won't protect you. Many older travelers think, I have nothing to hide. Why would anyone bother me? But that belief is exactly what gets people into trouble. Border officers aren't only looking for illegal content. They're analyzing patterns, tone, contacts, and digital history, things you might not even realize are on your device. A Harvard study found that 73% of border issues came from content travelers didn't remember having. That's the real danger, not the things you're worried about, but the things you forgot existed. Here's the twist. Seniors often try to clean up their phones right before a trip, deleting old messages, removing photos, clearing apps. But last-minute deletion is one of the biggest red flags airport systems detect. Sudden digital cleanup looks suspicious, and forensic tools can recover deleted material from months earlier. One lawyer learned this the hard way. She deleted photos from a university protest years ago, thinking she was being responsible. Officers flagged the deletion, questioned her for 12 hours, and nearly revoked her work visa. Not because of the photos, but because she tried to remove them too close to her flight. The warning is clear. Preparation must happen weeks before you travel, not hours. Timing matters as much as content. Seniors who wait until the last minute often draw more attention, not less. Your digital footprint is bigger and more revealing than you think, and nothing to hide won't shield you if you handle it at the wrong time. Section 4. The silent traps in your digital life. The truth is, most travelers, especially seniors, get into trouble not because of what they intentionally carry, but because of what they never thought about. Your digital life is full of small, innocent details that can be misunderstood by someone who has the power to pull you into a cold interview room. Private political conversations with friends, a joke about immigration, an old debate you barely remember. To you, they're harmless. To border officers, they can look like hostile intent. Photos from family parties, pictures taken near sensitive buildings, or even a selfie in the wrong location can trigger hours of questioning. Seniors especially tend to keep years' worth of memories stored on their phones, memories that can be misread completely out of context. Even your apps can turn into problems. Dating apps, cryptocurrency wallets, messaging platforms from certain countries, or financial apps containing sensitive info can all draw the wrong kind of attention. And then there are your contacts, nicknames, inside jokes, or strange contact photos. An officer who doesn't understand your humor may assume the worst. Here's the twist older travelers often overlook. Timing is everything. You can't wipe your phone all at once right before your trip. That looks suspicious. Instead, you need to start weeks ahead, slowly deleting old content, backing up important documents into encrypted storage, and organizing your device so nothing can be taken out of context. This isn't about hiding wrongdoing. It's about protecting yourself from confusion, bias, or misinterpretation. A little preparation can save you from a long, stressful, and unnecessary encounter at the border. Section 5. Secrets the pros use to travel safely. Seasoned travelers, journalists, diplomats, security experts, even frequent flying retirees don't leave digital safety to chance. They treat it like packing medication or carrying travel insurance, essential, deliberate, and done well before the trip. About 2 weeks before flying, they create a full encrypted backup of their phone. iCloud, Google Drive, or Proton Drive with two-factor authentication works well. Only after everything is safely stored do they prepare their travel device. Some reset their phone to factory settings and reinstall only the essentials: airline apps, hotel confirmations, offline maps, emergency contacts, and nothing more. Others, especially seniors who want peace of mind, carry a separate travel phone. A simple, lightweight device used only for calls, messages, and boarding passes. Their main phone stays at home or remains backed up in white. This prevents personal photos, private conversations, financial apps, or medical data from landing in the wrong hands. Even laptops get the same treatment. Professionals create a separate travel user profile, isolating sensitive files from anything that could be inspected. It's not about hiding wrongdoing. It's about minimizing risk and removing anything that could be misunderstood or wrongly flagged. The twist is simple but powerful. The less digital noise you carry, the calmer you'll be if an officer asks questions. Seniors who travel with clean, organized devices rarely face the stress that catches unprepared travelers off guard. Section 6. How to stay calm and smart during inspections. Once you're at the airport, especially as an older traveler, your greatest protection is calm awareness. The first step is identifying who is asking to see your device. A TSA officer? You can politely refuse because TSA is only allowed to check for physical threats like weapons or explosives. But a Customs and Border Protection CBP officer? That's a different world, one where the rules shift and they have far broader authority. If a CBP officer insists, stay steady, maintain eye contact, speak slowly, and ask a simple, powerful question. Is this legally required? Officers often back down when they realize you understand your rights. And if you must comply, never say your password out loud. Write it down on paper instead. This protects you later, preventing officers from claiming you volunteered access. If agents become aggressive, you can state calmly, "I would like to speak with a lawyer before continuing." This phrase triggers protections many seniors don't know exist. For U.S. citizens, remember, they cannot deny you entry, though they can take your device for further review. Always request a detailed receipt listing what was seized and who handled it. For non-citizens, the stakes are different. Access can affect your entry decision, so choose carefully and stay composed. The key is simple. Knowledge lowers your stress, and stress is what officers notice first. A traveler who stays calm, organized, and informed is far less likely to face extended questions or device seizures. Section 7. The AI eyes watching your devices and how to outsmart them. Airport security is changing faster than most travelers, especially seniors, realize. The days of an officer scrolling through your photos are being replaced by something far more advanced. New artificial intelligence tools are being tested in major airports, capable of analyzing not only what's on your device, but how you use it. These systems can flag unusual app activity, track how often you unlock your phone, and detect patterns in your typing rhythm. In some pilot programs, officers don't even need to ask for access. AI tools can extract limited data through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth vulnerabilities the moment you step into certain inspection zones. And by 2026, regulations may expand even further. If your device is linked to cloud backups, some agents could gain authority to review cloud-stored information, even if the phone you're carrying is clean. That means an old file sitting quietly in your cloud drive could be examined, something many seniors never think about. But here's the part older travelers should remember. The same technology that threatens your privacy can also protect you. Encrypted messaging apps, biometric locks, and secure travel modes built into modern smartphones give you powerful tools to stay safe. Using a travel-only device, disabling automatic cloud syncing, and turning off Bluetooth and Wi-Fi when not needed can drastically reduce exposure. The real message is simple. Protecting your digital life isn't just about deleting photos. It's about staying one step ahead in a world where AI watches more than you realize. Awareness gives you control, and control gives you peace of mind. Section 8. The step-by-step survival plan every traveler needs. Knowledge alone won't protect you, especially for seniors who carry years of digital history on their devices. What keeps you safe is a clear, calm, step-by-step plan that starts long before you reach the airport. Begin 30 days before your trip with a gentle digital cleanup. Not a sudden purge, that looks suspicious, but slow, steady organizing. Delete old messages bit by bit. Move important photos and documents into an encrypted backup. Clean up apps you no longer use. A quiet, gradual process keeps everything looking natural. Around 15 days before departure, prepare a second device or a simplified travel phone. Load only what you truly need: boarding passes, hotel details, offline maps, emergency contacts, medication lists. Your main phone can stay backed up and white, or stay at home entirely. Seniors often feel much calmer traveling with a lighter digital footprint. 3 days before flying, tighten your defenses. Disable automatic cloud syncing. Turn off Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and NFC when not needed. Keep your phone fully charged so officers don't accuse you of hiding something behind a dead battery. If questioned, use a restricted profile or guest mode. Never unlock your device with facial recognition or fingerprints under pressure. During every interaction, stay steady. Note badge numbers discreetly. Request receipts for anything taken. Record details where legal. After your trip, change passwords. Review your accounts. And consider using an identity monitoring service, an extra layer of protection many seniors find reassuring. Your phone isn't just technology, it's your digital identity. And in today's travel landscape, protecting that identity means protecting your freedom, your dignity, and the peace of mind you deserve at every age.